What's up, fellow lords of gaming? Welcome back to another episode. We got Marvel Future Fight today with February's update sneak peek number 1. Where we're going to be looking at, obviously, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Kind of looking forward to this movie. I'm really looking forward to Majors playing Kang and leading into the Kang Dynasty. So let's take a look at what we're getting. Looks like I got a download for the game. But while that's downloading, we can jump up here and take a look at this trailer. So let's jump in here real quick. Now, the trailer, I have to admit, this is probably one of the more lackluster trailers that I've ever seen. Like the room in the back right here just looks absolutely terrible. When he actually shows up and she shows up, Ant-Man and the Wasp, I don't know if this was just a visual for it, but there is so much lack of detail here. Like this literally looks like they pulled this trailer from back in like early 2010 time frame. Like it gets worse too when you look at it, right? So we see Ant-Man, and then off in the back over here, let me see if I can pull this up even further for you. Yeah, there it goes. So as he starts to come in and grow in size, you can see the T4 frame out over there. So obviously Ant-Man's getting his T4. But if you look at the uniform overall, it's like, what the hell's going on here, right? Like, it's not very detailed. I'm like kind of confused about it. I'm hoping to God that that's not going to be what it is. So Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania is going to be releasing February 17th, I believe the date is. So that's pretty cool, right? Now, I'm not going to pretend. I am still a little salty and a little hurt about the fact that, you know, we still, with Black Panther releasing on February 1st, I was going to make a video about this. It released on February 1st on Disney Plus. I was hoping that, you know, we would probably get like something for Shuri tier 4 or for Black Panther tier 4, some kind of back to basics uniform for him or something like that, you know, we would have gotten that, but we didn't get anything. And so we're in the speed classes deep right now. And let's take a look real quick here with what we got on the forums. So on the forums over here, this is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. The superhero who attacks swiftly by controlling their sizes freely have returned. Check out the new looks and abilities of their superheroes who cross the quantum realm using PIM particles. So that's over on the forums. And then over on the Twitter sphere, we got this: inspired by Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Ant-Man and Wasp prepare for battle of quantum proportions in the Marvel Future Fight February update. And you can already see people like talking about it, like Cynic Alex posted, low res models are just me. They really do look like, I don't know, like these models on them look ridiculously low res in my opinion. Like I'm hoping to God that that's not what it's going to be, but you know, let's take a look at these characters real quick. I'm almost finished building those characters out. I have to admit, I haven't done a follow-up video because I knew the Ant-Man was coming, and to be perfectly honest with you guys, like I'm not gonna lie, man, I was kind of butthurt about this, like that I knew we were gonna get the Ant-Man update, and I'm definitely feeling butthurt about that, but you know, at this point it is what it is. Not gonna see Shuri or Black Panther for some time, so yeah, whatever, man. It is what it is at this point. There's nothing I can do about that, right? So so anyways, going into this, right, so we've got Ant-Man and the Wasp basically coming in. You can see these are the latest uniforms that we had from them. This was Ant-Man from Avengers Endgame. The uniform wasn't a whole lot to write home about, so hopefully he gets a big improvement for his tier 4, because I think he was like, he was like one of those uniforms that was like, yo, what's really happening here? Like, why did he got shafted? But I think a lot of people agree that he got shafted. I left this dude at level 60 because he was that bad, in my opinion. I don't have any desire to tier 4 Ant-Man, nor do I necessarily have the resources, because they still have yet to give us ways to actually earn tier 4able resources without having to dip into the wallets. I'm not blaming them necessarily, because I understand that this game is 6-7 years old. In order for the game to continue to be sustained, it has to drive some sort of revenue. It takes time and money for these costumes to be made, and I hope that we don't see a low res model, because a low res model would tell me that we're probably, you know, not really getting as much money being driven into this game as we would like to believe. Now, Wasp, on the other hand, she hasn't had a uniform in a little while, in my opinion. Like Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp was the last time that she actually received a uniform. She's gotten 3 other uniforms, and these were equally as old. Like, to be honest with you, I loved these versions of the Wasp uniform from the old comics and stuff like that. I thought they were just awesome. We've got somewhat of that design coming back to Quantumania from what you can see in the trailer with the yellow and black and gold. So I'm looking forward to that, but it definitely disappointing a little bit there, right? Because she hasn't had a uniform in quite some time. You know, this was Ant-Man and the Wasp, the original that came out, and yeah, it is definitely high time for her to get a uniform update, but we can look at the character model on here. So I doubt that we can go any low res than this, but I hope to God that they, you know, do something for those characters to make them look really good. Now, the real big question is, are we going to get a new character introduced, right? Because these two characters are not going to be enough to sustain the update. What I mean by that is, like, coming out of January, I have to admit, while I'm happy still that I tier 4 Spider-Man, he's essentially my 5th tier 4, and I was going to tier 4 Spider-Man no matter what. Hopefully he gets another uniform in sometime, which more than likely he will. It's Spider-Man. He was a big disappointment in terms of like his actual playability, in my opinion, right? There's nothing like great. There's nothing bad about him. He's just like, he meanders somewhat in the middle there, right? What it is. Black Bolt has been my favorite tier 4 so far inside the game overall. I think that he's the most enjoyable for me to play, whether I'm playing World Boss, whether I'm playing Giant Boss Raid, but we'll have to see. So the question is what else are we going to get in this update? Because it can't be these two. It can't just be these two, right? It really can't. So are we going to see Kang? Right, and if we see Kang and he is released as a new character, will he go straight to tier 4, or will they just continue the track of just giving him a straight tier 3 the way they did with Gore, for instance, right? Like, I think Gore kind of warranted being a straight to tier 4 character. I definitely 100% believe that with the magnitude of Kang that he warrants being a tier 4 character as well. Now the problem is that Kang is going to play a big factor in the next couple of phases for the Marvel movies, because we know Kang Dynasty is coming in the future. So more than likely we probably will just get a tier 3 Kang as released, and then he will probably get a tier 4 later on inside the phasing of movies, as long as Marvel Future Fight survives to that long. But having Kang inside the game would be very interesting and intriguing. Along with that, we also had a different view of another character that was inside the Quantumania trailer, and that was MODOK. So our man MODOK, yeah, I would have to believe. Why is MODOK not showing up? This is crazy. Really? I'm surprised MODOK isn't showing up inside the. Why doesn't his name pull up? Now I'm gonna have to look for him. So inside the trailer for Quantumania, we definitely get this view of MODOK inside there. He's like in an all gold kind of suit compared to what we've last left him off, where he had like, MODOK is just getting shafted, man. But anything at this point for that character would be Benny's. I can't find him in here. I don't know why I can't find him. Like, it's MODOK. Like, whoever pulls up MODOK to play, like, I don't think anybody. I can't find him. We'll have to talk about it. I meant to have him ready so that we can talk about it, but MODOK is in there. I don't know why I can't pull him up by name. Oh, because M.O.C. That's probably why. Let me try that, because it's M.O. Yeah, let's see if that'll pull up. It'll probably need me to put his full name in. Nope, there he goes. So MODOK, Spydock, it was a uniform that we had for this character. We had the classic, and then we had Capdoc for this as well. So Spydock is inside there. The dude deserves an update. Like, you can see how long ago this uniform was just by looking at the resolution on it. Like, I mean, we were dealing with like probably 720p right there for that. But so MODOK is probably going to be there, and we got Kang potentially as well. Could we see some retro Wasp and, you know, Hank Pyms or even Cassie Lang and make an appearance inside the game? Quite possibly, but yeah, still a little salty that, you know, Shuri and Black Panther got a whole lot of shafting and a whole lot of nothing in the Black Panther update. But I don't think that we can go 2 months with just like these two characters are not going to support and substantiate an update. Like, that's just the truth of it. So Kang needs to come in and be a tier 3 to make this update really strong. No tier 4ing of Ant-Man is going to make this like a viable, like, yay, we're happy about this update. Kang needs to be in this update. I would love to see him added in as a world boss. but I don't know that they would do that. We essentially have 5 ultimate world boss ultimates, and now we've hit the threshold for 5 world boss legends. So it's kind of hard for me to believe that, you know, we probably go back that route, but it would be nice to see Kang enter as an additional world boss with the villain inside there, providing something else. I don't know, but I really like to see it. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you excited about Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, the movie being released? Are you excited about the possibility of getting Kang? And do you really plan to tier 4 Ant-Man over this series? I doubt that many people are like, yo, the little bit of resources that I have in my inventory, like what little resources I have, and I do mean little resources that I have for tier 4ing, especially after I've been working on Iron Man. So what little resources I have that I want to spend that on on Ant-Man to get tier 4. But I hope the devs are smart enough to know that they're gonna have to come with something hard hitting and heavy. And I think Kang that enters in the game would be perfect at this moment. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. By the way, check out my Hogwarts Legacy series that I'm now dropping on the channel as well. Until next time, peace.